What's up, guys? It's me, Lavinesh, and this is Project KEBUN. All right, so today is a very special day. Today is Tamil New Year. All right, Puthangal Vatikal. Happy New Year, happy Tamil New Year, guys. All right, so y'all have been asking me for months, even years, about a recipe which is the uh, neem leaf pesticide repellent solution. All right, so today I'm going to show you that. Okay, today find everything fell in place. So yeah, so here is the recipe. All right, and stay tuned to the very end for me to tell you about two special ingredients that I personally add to give it a pop, to give it the extra flavor to try to keep the bugs away. Of course, this is not a guaranteed solution. It does help to a certain extent, but it's not as effective as what is available today, as in, like, chemical solutions wise. Yeah, if you're trying to go organic, this is a simple way. It does help to, yeah, it only works to a certain extent. It's not 100% guaranteed, foolproof kind of method. All right. So first, you need to get a stove. All right. So I have a portable stove here. And then, of course, let's flick Amma's pan. All right. Let's keep it there. And then, of course, the main important ingredient of this whole neem uh, pesticide solution, organic solution, is neem leaf. All right. So first, what you need to do is just pluck it from outside the house. If you don't have a neem tree outside growing outside, just pluck it from your neighbor's house. Ask permission if you have to. If it's outside, this kabasa, this at least this is a bit too much for me. I think, yeah, this is a bit too much. You can just use half of it. All right, and also if like your whole neighborhood don't have any neem tree, try to go like Indian neighborhoods. There's definitely a lot. So what you need to do is this: don't take the whole thing and put it in. All right. First, step one. All right. You just take the leaf. You can either just put it in the pot like that, or you can take it and then you can just tear it up a bit. All right, and then put it in. All right. So here's a few more. I just like to crush it, right? And then you can put a lot, but then a more bigger pot, put more water in it, more leaves in it to give you a more solution, or increase your concentration by putting a lot of leaves and then putting water and then boiling down and reduce it to give you a higher concentration. But it depends on what exactly you want. What's the end results that you want? All right. So I'm just going to use this much only. All right. Not that much, but enough lah. Because I really need it for a bit for the garden. So the secret ingredient I'm putting is a bit of kunyit, manjal. All right. They sprinkle on top of it. And recently somebody told me about tulsi plant. Okay, this is the second secret ingredient that I use. Tulsi plant, also known as holy basil plant. Yeah, I didn't know about the English name of it, but yeah, tulsi is a bit of a holy plant that we usually use for our Hindu prayers and stuff like that. So yeah, just pluck it. But you've got to make sure when you pluck this tulsi, there's a lot of people have told me that it's a bit sensitive. So if you pluck it incorrectly from the plant, if you have a potted plant in your house or the tree is growing in your house, if you don't cut the branch properly and all that, uh, it will cause the whole plant to die off. So yeah, you have to be careful with that. All right. So I'm just going to pluck a few, and also when you're doing this, okay, it depends on how you're going to spray. Okay, the end solution, how you're going to spray. I'm going to use my new sprayer, all right, solution sprayer to spray. So this is going to be like a fine mist. So I can't put the seeds. If you're going to just splash it like that, then okay, you can put the seeds, or the seeds fall in. It's okay, no worries. But if you're going to use a sprayer, or like pump spray like this or something else, try to not use the seeds or any big things, right? So put it in. I think seeds. All right. And of course, like this one, I just plucked and throw it in, right? So what you can do now here is also you can like mash it kind of thing. and throw it in there. Okay, and for me, I'm just going to use, so this is my water. I'm just going to pour about at least half of the pot. All right, so yeah, half the pot, and lock it, and then we're going to just on it and let it cook and let it boil for a while. So once it starts boiling, sizzling, let the water level reduce a bit, at least about half an inch to an inch of water reduction kind of thing. Yeah, like yeah. So try to reduce it to that much, and then you will have your solution ready to go. But then, of course, before you get ahead of yourself and skip the video or whatever, not, make sure you cool down the water before you spray it on your plants or put it in your spray, because if you put hot, you will just kill off your plant, and also you will damage your plastic sprayer. Okay, like this container is plastic. You put hot water in it and close it up, it will just straight away damage everything, and then rugi lah, bro. So yeah, so let's wait for it to boil. All right, so now you can see that it's already boiled a bit. It's not boiled as like boiling a blah, 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 blah kind of thing. When you can see a few bubbles coming out, and also like the steam coming out. I don't know whether you can see it. Can you see it? Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah. So when the steam starts coming out like that, and you can get that nice smell, so that means it's done. All right. So what you can do is just stir it a bit. All right. And all right, what I would usually do is that before I pour it into the sprayer, right? So I'll just take like another pail or what, add water, right? Because this you're making the concentrated um pest solution, all right? So you can just straight pour use this solution, the water that you get, filter it, and then straight away spray it on your plants. But then for me, I don't do that. I like to dilute it with normal water, so that yeah, it's not too concentrated, and this nice lah, So it depends on you lah. It's a bit of a trial and error. For me, I still haven't found the perfect ratio of the concentrate solution with water. I'm also still experimenting. So yeah, so what you can do is pour a bit into the pail, and then take up the water like this, and then mix it. All right. So, and also make sure there's no impurities lah. Okay. Use a filter lah. Don't be lazy like me right now and not use a filter. All right. So once you're done that, you just take your sprayer and just pour it in. So, and also before you mix it in, right? Just put your hand. It's just warm. All right. So like for me, I can add a bit more. All right. A bit more solution. All right. Use a funnel and pour. All right. And voila. Okay, so now we just go and spray to the plant, and that's it. That's it. All right, guys. So after all the cooking and thing, making the recipe, the Neem fertile organic pesticide. All right, and just go out to your garden and spray your plants, and voila, that is it. And if you make your solution correctly, you can see some improvement within like a week. But then again, if you have massive infestation, you have to do it like almost every day, and especially if it rains. If you do it in the morning and then in the afternoon it rains, then in the evening you have to spray it again, guys. All right. Yeah, that is all for now. Hope you enjoy. Hope you find it informative. And also, don't forget the special ingredient that I use uh, is holy basil, which is tulsi, and manjal or kunyit. All right, that is my two special ingredient that I use in my recipe. I don't know about you guys, but let me know if you try out this recipe, if it works, and also what is your special ingredient in your recipe. That is all. I'm Lavinesh. This is Project Kaboom. Bye.